What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're going to be taking a look at an Izzet Aggro deck. And this is a deck that I've been trying to make since I've seen this little creature right here, Dorat, the perfect pet, also known as Sprite Dragon. It just seems like it would be good in a deck somewhere, somehow, some shape, right? You throw a Dorat and an Embercleave, and well, it's going to get the +1/+1 counter. It has Flying Haste. It's going to get the +1/+1 from Embercleave and Double Strike and Trample. It feels like it wants to be good, if you get what I'm saying. So that's what we're trying to build around or work around today. Now, before we go and hop into what we're actually playing today and the deck tech and all that lovely stuff, first off, I would like to remind everybody, if you enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like down below and a comment in the comment section if you have any suggestions on this video, future videos, or past videos. Furthermore, if you're new here, consider clicking that subscribe button and then the little bell icon that pops out after that. That way you'll get notifications whenever I post videos and posts and all that good stuff. Furthermore, if you're looking to catch us live, hop over to twitch.tv/Dr. and we're live most mornings 9 to like 11 or 12ish, so that's the area to be looking for. Also, if you're looking for a community to join up with, join our Discord down in the description below. There's a link, it'll send you that way, and cool people to talk about magic stuff with. Anyways, on into what we're actually playing here today. Excuse me. Yeah, so I want Sprite Dragon. I wanted it in an aggro deck, and I just kept saying that to myself over and over and over again. So this is the one that I built out and then tested in rank. We have 4 copies of Gingerbrute because I assume that Gingerbrute. Here's the thing: there was either Gingerbrute or the 10 Street Gobbo that makes it to where he can't be blocked by anything other than defenders. However, with Gingerbrute, you can sacrifice him and gain him life. But on the negative side, there are a lot more creatures out there with haste than there are defenders being played, if that makes sense, right? So Gingerbrute can still be blocked by Questing Beast, which is terrible because Questing Beast is still currently played in the meta. So you weigh those options and you determine whether you want Gingerbrute or the little Gobbo. But the main point was to have a 1-mana creature with haste that can get by everything simply by paying 1 mana, right? Because sometimes you just want that 1-mana creature, you want to throw Infuriate on them, and you want to hit them with an Embercleave. So, 4 copies of Infuriate, speaking of which, because it works wonders with Lightning Stormkin and Dorat, alongside of Embercleave, obviously. 3 copies of Robber of the Rich, and you'll notice this deck is very similar to Mono Red Aggro in this first little bit here. We do have 1 copy of Ominous Seas, and this is mostly because I'm curious as to how aggro you can play this card, so I threw it in here as a 1-up to see, if we start with it in our opening hand, how often can we get to that 8 ticks, right, that 8 foreshadow counters before it's like too late, before the 8/8 is no longer useful, before, having a 9/9 with double strike and trample is too late. So threw 1 Ominous Seas in there. If you want your deck to be a little bit more consistent, you can take it out. But I don't believe we really got to test it too hard. Again, Ominous Seas is one of those cards that I'm like, this has got to be good somewhere. It may not be good anywhere right now, but it's got to be good somewhere. 2 copies of Raking Claws. I figured this was a very interesting one, especially alongside Dorat, who can get very, very large, right? Target gains double strike until end of turn. So it's kind of like a mini Embercleave. Granted, it doesn't give them the +1/+1 and trample, but since Sprite Dragon, Dorat, whatever you want to call them, is a flying creature, they're going to be able to go straight to face anyways, and so, there's that good bit of goodness. Sea-Dasher Octopus, we already all know it's very, very excellent. I'm kind of curious as to whether or not it's efficient for tempo. I believe it is. 2 mana, draw a card every time you deal combat damage to a player it seems very efficient. You can also place it down at flash speed. So if you wanted to take out an Ominous Seas, increase the number of Sea-Dasher Octopi, whatever, by all means, these cards are great to throw on your Lightning Stormkins and your Dorats, all that good stuff. 2 copies of Mystical Dispute. I'm not a huge control player, but this plus Ionize allows us to keep down any of those super annoying spells, right, that we might get hit with mid to late game that will kind of mess up our tempo. Plus Mystical Dispute can be played for 1 mana if it's a blue spell, which there's a lot of blue spells running around. And Ionize is a counter spell that actually helps get your opponent closer to that victory, right? Or helps you get your opponents closer to death, which is the victory. You get what I'm saying. Then we have the Royal Scions, another card that I figured would be excellent alongside Ominous Seas / Dorat because, well, it can give +2 first strike and trample until end of turn. It's a non-creature card. It allows us to draw and discard any unwanted lands. And then furthermore, the ulti on it is just fantastic, and it's a 3-mana planeswalker, so it's very, very efficient. Next, we have Mythos of Illuna. I'm pretty much sold that this card is if not always fantastic in a good sense, it's always fantastic in a fun sense. Being able to copy any target permanent is just, it's just so freeing in Magic. You know, you see a Planeswalker, you want it, take it. You see an enchantment, an aura, whatever, you know, take it. Just take it. Channel Force is another card that I'm like almost wholeheartedly sold on. Now you can probably convince me that this is bad and that I'm just a little crazy because 4 mana is a little, but looking at this card, it actually plays very nicely in our deck here. So as an additional cost, to cast this spell, we're going to discard X cards, which you get to select X, so that's kind of good. Target player draws X cards, you're going to select yourself, so any amount of cards you discard, you're going to be drawing back, right? And then Channel Force deals X damage to up to 1 target creature or planeswalker. So this is some great instant speed planeswalker removal. It's really, really fantastic in combination with Ominous Seas. I've spoken about this little combo before. I don't think it's so great that you want to go 4 copies of Ominous Seas, 4 copies of Channel Force, and strictly go for this, because I've tried that and it didn't work out so well. But it is still very nice when you get a Channel Force off with an Ominous Seas, because obviously, you know, you can discard your entire hand and just redraw your entire hand, and you're going to charge up Ominous Seas so quickly and get that Embercleave down on it, ideally, right? So, Channel Force, I'm like on the fence about it. And then, of course, we all know that Embercleave is, I don't want to say broken, but broken. It's very, very strong for what it does, right? Okay, so one more thing I forgot to mention, and this is actually the whole sort of thing you'll actually need to know the combo, right? So to get to that 23 damage by turn 4, it's actually very, very simple. So turn 1, Gingerbrute, right? Swing in, deals 1 damage. Turn 2, Dorat, Sprite Dragon, whatever you want to call it, swings in with the Gingerbrute, obviously. You got 2 extra damage there, so 3 total damage by turn 2. Turn 3, Royal Scions, which brings your Dorat to a 2/2. And I ain't talking the ballerina. Then you plus, let me scroll down here. Then you +1 on the Royal Scions, and target creature gets +2/+0 and gains first strike and trample. Alright, so your Dorat's up to 2/2, and your Gingerbrute's at a 1/1, so you can +2 on whichever one that needs to get in, right? If they have a land creature down, +1 onto the Gingerbrute. Anyways, then you swing in, so that's 5 more damage. So you're at 8 damage, right? Turn 3. Turn 4 rolls around. I'm pretty sure you can guess what you play on turn 4. So turn 4, you have a 3/3 Dorat, you have a 1/1 Gingerbrute, and then you +2 with the Royal Scions onto the Dorat. It's up to a 5/3, right? You play Embercleave, which makes your Dorat, obviously swinging with both of them. Play Embercleave, which makes your Dorat go up from a 5/3 to a 6/4, right? Just from Embercleave being a non-creature card. Then when Embercleave lands on Dorat, it becomes a 7 attack. Now I forgot the defense. Double striker, right? The trample. So you're doing 14 damage with your Dorat to the face, and 1 damage with your Gingerbrute. Which you guessed it is 15 damage, and 15 plus that 8 by turn 3, we have 23 damage by turn 4, which is, yeah, you guessed it, 3 life above 20, which is enough, more than enough, to kill your opponent. So that is the combo that you're looking for here, and that was the sort of the efficiency that I was going for with this deck, right? And it can get very, very cheap. So that's going to do it for our deck tech or deck breakdown. And now, without further ado, we're going to go and hop right into our matches. Record. Dark Pegasus is going to be our first foe for today. Today. We could go first, which I gotta say I'm happy about. And then again, this is Izzet Aggro that we're trying out. I have almost full confidence in this. I just keep looking at Dorat and I'm like, man, you gotta be able to play this card somehow, right? You have to. So we're gonna Robber of the Rich, try to make sure our opponent feels it early, right? Nothing better than a good old early robber. Ooh, Questing Beast. You dirty boy. Or girl. You're playing dirty stuff, and I kinda like it. Alrighty, so do we go for the Dorat here, or do we, yeah, I'll take another land, thank you. Thank you, Charlie. I think we go for the Dorat. It's either that or play something off the Robber. So, and since they're playing a Karuga, we would require three mana, right? Brazen. Cool. Alright, I can understand and respect that all at the same time. Brazen fits into the Karuga deck and allows you to play something earlier than, okay, cool. Dark Pegasus. They're done. Jason, gonna be our next foe. I don't know if that's like Murder Jason or just like that's his name and he just wanted to put it down. Opponent gets to go first. I don't like that. We have a whole lot of lands, but I don't know. I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. Of course, we're going to throw our Steam Vents down, tap another Karuga deck. Well, I mean, hell, you play like the other one. I have nothing to worry about. Get him. Get him, Dorat. Don't let him out. That's right, Dorat. You read it right. I'm in Platinum playing Dorat. You got a problem with it? Narset. You think I care about your silly little Narset? We're probably just gonna leave mana up for the Ionize, right? And we can always Channel Force to get rid of some of these insane lands. Insane lands, man. ECD. Well, ECD doesn't take out my Dorat, you silly goose. I don't know why you have that card out. You should just tuck it back into your deck there. Go ahead, play something. I promise I won't Ionize it. Okay, that's a lie. Totally gonna Ionize almost whatever you play here. Unless it's better to wait till turn 5 to get rid of that Karuga. We shall see. Fires of Invention. Well, I'd say that's worth that's worth an Ionize. Also, since they used the Narset, we should be able to kill the Narset now, right? Right. Oh no, they're just gonna kill the Narset themselves. Alright, well. And a Tef. A T-Rary. Good old Tef. Unfortunately, our Channel Force can't do anything against that. If we play Raking Claws, we deal 6 to the face, which puts them down to 9. Not really what I want to do. But it's something we can do before the Dorat gets bounced, so that's okay. And we're going to play the Temple of Epiphany, so I can scry a little bit here. Infuriate. Infuriate's great. Almost to the point where I just want to wait till next turn. We played this on the Dorat, goes up to 4. Played this, goes up to 5. Double strike. 10 damage. Fuck, it's still not enough. It's still not enough. Alright, well, we're getting in with the Dorat. And I'm holding. Oh. We're going to be 3 off. 3 damage off. What can we do? Deafening Clarion. Well, you know, that's what our opponent can do. Do we cycle the Raking Claws? Now that we know. Now that we know. Sure. Go ahead and draw out the Infuriate. And this will put our creature above the Deafening Clarion. Look at these genius plays over here. You never thought some... Oh, man. You see, I really needed you to play something because Channel Force only works if you play something. Alright, we'll draw out some land here to minimize our chances of drawing land out later. Past that, I think we keep these 3 lands in hand as a source of draw with Channeled Force once they play their Teferi and bounce our Dorat here. Because it's happening. I have no doubt about it. Alright, Teferi. Resolve, because we can't use Channeled Force at the same time Teferi's down. Bounce the Dorat. I think I am going to use Channel Force to just straight up kill Teferi and just get the Dorat down, you know? Like, play you. Play you. Discard 3. Draw 3. This gets rid of all those. This puts the Dorat up a little bit. Gets rid of their Teferi. Robber of the Rich. I guess we could have just drawn one card too, and we would have drawn into the Robber, and then potentially... No, we wouldn't have been able to play. It costs 4 mana either way. Right. That's not an X spell. For some reason, I always feel like Channeled Force is an X spell, but that's because it has X in the ability of what it does, right? Not anything else. Anywho, there's Narset of the Ancient Way coming down for our foe. They're going to be drawing a card, then discarding a card to get rid of our Dorat once and for all. Yeah. Yeah. I bet you they feel really good about themselves. Say, God damn it! This fucking Sprite Dragon. Alright. So they got rid of some good stuff there. Good stuff there. Another Dorat. Oh, can't say I'm too upset about that. And a Sea-Dasher Octopus. It's a little late game for that Sea-Dasher. Although that would have helped me with without having the top deck so much, I suppose. Alright, so Robber of the Rich is killing the Narset. Are we caring about the Narset, or are we just going for face? This is 2, 3, 4, so 7 damage. They're down to 3 health. Nah, they definitely take me out, even with attacks if player. So this is even if she attacks the Narset, we're good with this, right? So then I don't care about the Ashiok. We go you here, you there, 2 attacks, Infuriate. This may not be the right move to Infuriate right now, but I want to take this opponent out. I'm not gonna lie, we're very close. Very close. And what do they have in response? Right, they play a Karuga. Fire or ECD doesn't hit my creatures. Sarkhan gives them a dragon. Also heals them too. Fuck, I hate Interplanar Beacon. Gets me every time. Alright, so they have a dragon. And 3 mana left. What could they do? If they play another Deafening Clarion... No, they definitely don't have Deafening Clarion. They would have played that just immediately, right? Haha, gotcha. No! Okay. What we do then is all in. See what we get from the Robber. Land. Fuck. They take out the Dorat? Sorry if I just hurt my stomach. That was a little awkward. They do. They take out the Dorat. I guess I gotta save that. Make them think it's something that it's not. We might have the game just might have gone on too long, right? We're aggro. I think we maybe should have tried to finish instead of hitting that Narset. Of course, then we wouldn't have had the creatures left. I don't know. And the Narset, like, can it heal you? Very difficult. Very difficult. Good old T-Rary coming back for our foe. They're going back up to 7 health. Alright. I think it's a GG. Damn. Jason got us. Kennelly gonna be our next foe. Nope. Not happening. Wait a minute. Okay. I saw that hand and the Fabled Passages was throwing me off, but I was like, did I just like play my Pauper deck in this? Confused the hell out of me for a second. Channel Force. Mostly because I don't have anything that I want to get rid of here, right? Another Karuga. What? Is Karuga Fires #1? Did that happen while I was away? Somebody pop up and say, "Ha, Fires is great." Boom. Or is this just what everyone in Platinum like could afford to build? You know, it's a popular way 2. Alright, Bone Crusher Giant. Bone Crusher. But, you know the thing with Bone Crusher and things of that nature is generally you want to save them for instant speed. You want to save them for instant speed. Deafening Clarion all day. I got Robber of the Riches for days and days and days and days. Alright. So we got a giant that we can use, and they have a giant on the field now. Coincidence? I think not. Definitely want the Dorat down. Do I want the land? If I put the land on top, next turn I can swing with the Dorat and just immediately give it Embercleave. I mean, sure, it only puts it up to 3/3 with Double Strike, but it is still a 3/3 Double Striker in the air, right? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we could swing it with Robber of the Rich here. We could have swung with Robber of the Rich there, got their giant back, killed their Bone Crusher, and sacked out our Robber, right? But that's not the kind of game we're trying to play here. I'm just going to wait until I get down to Embercleave, and then we'll be all good. Actually, I could have put that on the bottom, paid 4 for Embercleave next turn. That kind of requires all my creatures to live. They're getting down the Karuga. Good old Karuga. We definitely allow that to happen. Definitely. Alright, so there's the Bone Crusher Giant. We go next to blockers. Do they block the Karuga on the Robber? They do. God, if I had one more land. If I had one more land. If I had $1 million. I'd be rich. So... that's what we do. Thought about it. Pretty sure that's the plan. Now, if we can draw any non-creature spell that we can use alongside the... This is a Winota deck. So if we draw any creatures that we can use alongside the Embercleave, we pretty much win. Any non-creature, I mean. Do we allow this to happen? Yes. Oh, don't know if that was the right decision. Nope. You want something? Too bad. They have to block with Noda or they die. Oh boy, you didn't see it coming. Canelli picking up our second victory with Izzet Aggro. Barbarome. Man, why does the opponent keep getting to go first? 3 games in a row, opponent gets to go first. When is it my time, damn it? Ah, and of course they're going to be playing some Scorpion, some Obosh nonsense. You know what? Ooh, no. Raking Claws, you have your time and your place, but it's not here nor now. So we're about to get dicked, aren't we? Bye-bye, Robber. It was nice to see you. Or they may take the Dorat, but I assume they would take the Robber of the Rich. Seeing as how the Robber is the one that allows us to take their cards from them. Who knows? They may take the Ionize. Mythos is looking pretty spicy. Dorat's got something too. I can't believe they actually left the Robber. That's insane to me. Although I suppose, yeah, as long as they keep their hand just hella low, it'll be all good. All good. Alright, Dorat, you get in there. You do your work. Do I want to use Channeled Force to take out their Serrated Scorpion? Coming our next turn. Maybe. Mythos is really good too. Let's not underestimate Mythos. Good old-fashioned Mythos. No blocks on this? We take the 5? Oh, I'm so skeptical. Alright. Barbarome. What are you doing here? You got some removal for me? Some good old-fashioned removal. Loris. No, just a Loris. Okay, well, interesting thing. We could Mythos copy their Loris. We could Mythos copy their Heraldic Banner and name it for red. Ooh, spicy. Or we could just Channeled Force and kill their Loris. You know? Draw some cards. Do some good work. Do some good work. We do need some life gain or something. We need something, that's for sure. Alright, let's use our Fabled Passage. And I'm not even gonna lie, I'm very, very tempted to just Mythos of Illuna their Loris. Do they don't. Alright, I'm doing it. Give me that Loris. It's my Loris. I deserve it. I want it. Alright, so now we can actually defend with Gingerbrute and have 0 repercussions. Fantastic. That's exactly what I wanted in life. Now, they are swinging in for quite a pretty penny. Murderous Rider. Oh, because all of the Heraldic Banners. Right, that makes sense. That makes sense. Alright, so we block against the Loris with our Gingerbrute. Oh, man, they get to gain 5 life too. Now I see why this Mono Black Obosh deck did so well. This is crazy good. So we will pay 2. Target player, that's me. Target creature, that's you. And we get rid of those 2. Mystical Dispute and 1 land. It's not even the land that we need to play the dispute if our opponent was to be in the right colors, but they're not. So next turn they have the Obosh that can come down, so if I don't defend, I'm dead. Alrighty. Wow, yeah, Mono Black Obosh. This is very interesting. We might have to give this one a go ourselves. Alright, so of course we have to sack out everything. So otherwise we die. We're still gonna take 4 damage here, right? Yeah, crazy. Okay. Alright, good game. You got me. You got me. So what are we, 2-2 now with our Izzet Aggro deck? Man, I gotta say though, that Mono Black Obosh deck, that's nothing to joke about.